A faded Polaroid found in a Florida parking lot in 1989 showed two bound figures, one resembling missing New Mexico teen Tara Calico. According to FBI forensic analysis, the photo's authenticity remains unverified, but it sparked international attention. This story is based on publicly available court and police records from Valencia County and the FBI's Cold Case Initiative. That single image would haunt investigators for decades, becoming one of America's most disturbing unsolved mysteries. On September 20, 1988, 19-year-old Tara Calico left her home in Belen, New Mexico for a routine bike ride along Route 47. According to police reports, witnesses saw a white pickup truck following her. When Tara failed to return home, her mother reported her missing within hours. The Valencia County Sheriff's Department launched an immediate search, but no trace of Tara or her bicycle was found that day. This story is based on publicly available information from the FBI's vault and Albuquerque Journal archives. What makes Tara's case unique is the potential evidence that surfaced 400 miles away: a Polaroid photo showing a bound young woman who resembled Tara, found in a Florida convenience store parking lot. Forensic analysts could never conclusively verify the image, leaving investigators with more questions than answers. Tara Leanne Calico was an ambitious college student with dreams of becoming a psychologist. According to her family's statements to investigators, she was last seen wearing purple shorts and a white hoodie. Friends described her as cautious, someone who wouldn't willingly disappear. The Albuquerque Journal reported that her Sony Walkman and broken bicycle were found days later, but no DNA evidence was recovered at the time. The case took a bizarre turn when, according to FBI records, a Polaroid photo surfaced in Port St. Joe, Florida in June 1989. The image showed a young woman and a boy bound with duct tape in the back of a van. Tara's mother identified a distinctive scar on the woman's leg matching her daughter's. However, as reported by forensic experts consulted by the FBI, the photo's authenticity could never be conclusively proven. Meanwhile, 1,200 miles away in Boulder, Colorado, another case was about to shock the nation. On December 26, 1996, 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey was reported missing from her family's home. According to Boulder Police Department records, her father John Ramsey found her body in the basement hours later. The autopsy revealed she died from asphyxiation and a skull fracture, a brutal end to a young life. The Ramsey case became a media circus, with every detail scrutinized. Court documents reveal the ransom note found in the home was unusually long, nearly 3 pages. Forensic linguists analyzed the writing, but as reported by the Boulder Daily Camera, no definitive match was made. The bizarre circumstances, an intact house, no signs of forced entry, and the elaborate note left investigators baffled. Back in New Mexico, Tara Calico's case grew colder. According to Valencia County Sheriff's Office reports, multiple suspects were questioned but never charged. One person of interest, local convict Michael Roy, allegedly confessed to killing Tara in 2008, but as reported by the Albuquerque Journal, his claims were inconsistent with known evidence. Without physical proof, prosecutors couldn't file charges. The crime scenes in both cases yielded puzzling forensic evidence. In Tara's case, according to FBI files, tire tracks near where her bicycle was found suggested a struggle. For JonBenét, Boulder PD records show unidentified DNA was found on her clothing, evidence that would later be re-examined using advanced technology. Both cases became benchmarks for how forensic science could evolve to solve cold cases. Witness testimony played conflicting roles in both investigations. In the Calico case, according to police reports, multiple people reported seeing Tara arguing with occupants of a white truck. For JonBenét, as court documents reveal, neighbors reported hearing a scream around midnight, but the timeline conflicted with the parents' account. These discrepancies would fuel conspiracy theories for decades. The media frenzy surrounding JonBenét Ramsey reached unprecedented levels. According to CNN archives, over 1,000 tips poured in weekly during the first months. Boulder Police Chief Mark Beckner stated in press conferences that the crime scene was contaminated by too many responders, a critical mistake that potentially destroyed evidence. This mismanagement, as reported by the Denver Post, hampered the investigation permanently. Forensic breakthroughs brought new hope years later. According to FBI records, in 2003, mitochondrial DNA testing excluded the Ramsey family from the unknown DNA on JonBenét's clothing. Similarly, in 2016, Valencia County Sheriff's Office announced they were re-examining Tara Calico's case using genetic genealogy. As reported by the Associated Press, both cases remain officially open but unsolved. The psychological profiles in these cases reveal disturbing parallels. According to FBI behavioral analysis, both crimes suggest perpetrators familiar with the victim's routines. In Tara's case, police reports indicate the abductor likely surveilled her running route. For JonBenét, as profilers noted in court documents, the elaborate staging pointed to someone who knew the family's home layout intimately. Conspiracy theories abound in both investigations. According to Boulder PD records, some detectives believed the Ramsey ransom notes' Hollywood-style language suggested an inside job. For Tara Calico, as reported by the Santa Fe New Mexican, theories range from serial killer involvement to witness protection. Without convictions, these speculations continue circulating in true crime communities. The legal aftermath reshaped investigative procedures. According to Colorado state records, JonBenét's case led to reforms in child homicide protocols. New Mexico law enforcement, as documented in FBI training manuals, now uses Tara's case as a benchmark for missing person responses. Both tragedies became catalysts for change in how authorities handle high-profile investigations. Recent developments suggest these cases may yet be solved. According to Boulder PD's 2022 statement, JonBenét's DNA evidence is being re-examined using MVAC wet vacuum technology. Similarly, Valencia County Sheriff's Office confirmed to COAT News in 2023 that Tara Calico's case remains active, with new tips still being processed. The families of both victims continue waiting for answers. The emotional toll on investigators is well documented. Former Boulder detective Lou Smith, as quoted in court filings, said JonBenét's case haunted him until his death. Similarly, Valencia County Sheriff's deputies told the Albuquerque Journal that Tara's photo sticks with you forever. These cases represent the human cost of unsolved crimes for both families and those seeking justice. Forensic genealogy offers new hope. According to FBI Cold Case Initiative reports, over 200 cases have been solved using this technology since 2018. Both the Ramsey and Calico investigations now have evidence suitable for such analysis. As reported by the Washington Post, genetic databases have become law enforcement's most powerful new tool against decades-old mysteries. The media's role in these cases remains controversial. According to UCLA Media Studies, JonBenét's case spawned over 50,000 news segments in its first year alone. Tara's story, as documented in journalism ethics reviews, was often overshadowed by more sensational cases. Both raise questions about how missing persons cases receive unequal attention based on demographics. Key evidence continues to be re-examined. Boulder PD records show JonBenét's ransom note has undergone 25 separate analyses since 1996. For Tara, according to FBI documents, the Polaroid was examined using 2018 spectral imaging technology. The results remain inconclusive. These persistent efforts demonstrate law enforcement's commitment to solving these historic cases. The family's quests for justice continue. According to court filings, John Ramsey has sued multiple media outlets for defamation over the years. Tara Calico's mother, as reported by the New York Times in 2020, still maintains a memorial website seeking tips. Both families have endured unimaginable pain while waiting for answers that may never come. Cold case units face significant challenges. According to DOJ statistics, only 1% of cases over 20 years old are ever solved. However, as noted in FBI training materials, the Ramsey and Calico cases remain priorities due to their notoriety. Advances in technology mean that even decades later, justice might still be possible. The psychological impact of these cases is profound. According to victim advocacy groups, Tara's disappearance changed how New Mexico communities view safety. JonBenét's murder, as documented in child safety studies, led to the decline of child beauty pageants nationwide. These crimes altered American culture in ways still felt today. New suspects have emerged over time. According to Boulder PD's 2021 update, they've investigated over 160 persons of interest in JonBenét's case. For Tara, Valencia County Sheriff's Office told KOB4 News they're re-examining alibis of early suspects with modern techniques. Neither case has seen an arrest despite these efforts. The lasting mysteries haunt true crime enthusiasts. According to Reddit analytics, these cases generate millions of discussion posts annually. Podcasts like Cold Case Files and True Crime Garage, as reported by Spotify, dedicate multiple episodes to analyzing every theory. Public fascination shows no signs of waning. What does the future hold for these investigations? According to FBI forensic specialists, touch DNA technology could provide breakthroughs in both cases. Valencia County Sheriff's Office stated to the Associated Press they're optimistic about solving Tara's disappearance. Boulder PD maintains JonBenét's case is still actively worked, with detectives assigned full-time. The victims deserve to be remembered. Tara Calico was an honor student who loved photography and wanted to help others. JonBenét Ramsey was a talented child who enjoyed singing in ballet. According to their family statements, they were more than just cold case files, they were vibrant lives cut tragically short. If you have any information about Tara Calico's disappearance, contact Valencia County Sheriff's Office at 505-866-2400. For JonBenét Ramsey case tips, call Boulder Police Cold Case Unit at 303-441-3333. Remember, even the smallest detail could break these cases wide open after decades of mystery. These cases remind us that justice delayed isn't always justice denied. According to the National Institute of Justice, over 250,000 cold cases remain unsolved in America today. By keeping these stories alive, we honor the victims and maintain pressure on law enforcement to keep searching for answers. The truth may still be out there. Subscribe now for more deep dives into America's most perplexing cold cases. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation into crimes that have baffled detectives for decades. Together, we can keep the spotlight on these unsolved mysteries and maybe, just maybe, help bring closure to grieving families.